What's going on, guys? Challenger, and today we got the M13B to talk about. We are going to be showcasing two different loadouts, one for Modern Warfare 2's multiplayer and one for Warzone 2 Battle Royale. Now, there are going to be tunings on these weapons. I will not tell you what they are. I will show you what they are on screen. So when we're going over those loadouts, just be sure to be paying attention on screen for those details, or just check the description specifically for all that juicy stuff. Now, for one, let's talk about how you can unlock this weapon. We're not going to go into details because we have videos on that. In addition here to a full video discussing the strategy and the challenge itself. If you guys want a more condensed version, go to the channel page, go to shorts, and I have a YouTube short that should, condense everything to 1 minute for you guys. Whatever version you want to watch, go right ahead. But you have to kill the chemist and extract that weapon blueprint. This is actually something that everyone is doing and it's very hard. So the workaround is ideally just buying it, which I don't think is favorable, but I guess they want your money. So fair game on that. I don't know if the bundle is actually in the store yet, so you might have to wait a little bit. But yeah, it's something that may be a little bit hard to do right now. I was very fortunate for day one to be using this and doing it, so there's that. Now, when it comes to Modern Warfare 2's loadout, things will be very different here than they will for Warzone 2. You'll see we are using the RF crowned muzzle, the 14-inch Bruen Echelon, the Slimline Pro Optic, and the Ravage 8 stock. Now, the last attachment or the last slot you can use on practically any laser, any ammunition, or any rear grip. This is honestly personal preference. In this image, you'll see me using high velocity rounds. I was also slotting on a laser or a real grip, whatever your playstyle is, or you can just leave it empty. You don't have to fill that slot. This weapon is very fine with just 4 attachments. Now, playstyle in multiplayer is going to be like any other assault rifle, really cater to those medium range engagements. This weapon is on a very friendly side of recoil control, so you will definitely be lasering people at longer ranges and at least landing your shots at those longer ranges. Now, compared to other weapons, the M13 has never been that deadly hard-hitting weapon. It's just been a really high rate of fire, very fast to kill weapon, and that's exactly what it is here. It will get outshined by other high damage options like the TAC-V, the TAC-56, even the Cast-Off 7.62 and the Cast-Off 7B4U. These are all weapons that do better damage output, but the one thing the M13B has over it is very controllable recoil and arguably the most accurate assault rifle in the game. So definitely use the accuracy and lane control factor of that, and don't really try to run and gun like you would with the 74U. But I will say that this weapon is on the more mobile side, so if you are trying to move from point A to point B and do it very efficiently, the M13B is a weapon you can ideally run and gun as long as you're prepping those angles and aiming down sights before, hopefully, you get into an engagement. Now, for Warzone 2.0, this is ideally the loadout we are going for and very much a long range option. For the muzzle, we have the Harbinger D20. The barrel is the 14-inch Bruen Echelon. This right now has no tuning. Seen a lot of people encourage this just barrel not having tuning in Warzone, so we're gonna rock with that. The optic right now can be anything you want. We'll go over why. The VLK 4.0 or the 3.6 Schlagler are optics you can use. It's whatever your preference is. I do encourage one of these two scopes, but if you guys don't like those scopes, you want to improve the ADS time a little bit, go for a Slimline Pro holographic sight. This weapon still is very visible and very deadly with those scopes, so you don't necessarily need a higher magnification scope. This can be something you could tune out or change to your preference. Magazine, ideally a 45 round magazine, because we're playing Warzone. There is a little bit more health than you will see in multiplayer. The Underbarrel is a VX Pineapple Underbarrel. This is universally one of the better Warzone underbarrels to have, so do keep that in mind. Now, when it comes to Warzone 2.0, this is going to ideally be either a sniper support weapon if you guys care to try and snipe in that experience, or just your long range option. This weapon is very effective at, low recoil, landing your shots down range, but again, like it was in multiplayer, isn't the highest or hardest hitting weapon in the game. So do understand that there are other weapons that might do a little bit more damage output, but again, lack that recoil control. So there is a trade-off here, and I do think this weapon is definitely on the easier side of usability in this experience. It's something I really like and something I really encourage you guys to check out if you guys can get it, but just understand that when it comes to your engagements, medium to long range will be the best for this assault rifle. When you start getting into that closer range of things, there are plenty of SMGs in this experience to outclass you, outgun you, and honestly just beat you as is. You really have to cater this to close quarters, and at that point, why are you even using an assault rifle? Just dedicate yourself to a better option like a Fennec or a Mini Bach or a PDW. There are much better close range engagements where, again, really focus in on the long range category of this weapon, and you guys should be just fine. But besides that, guys, that's all I have to say. on this weapon in both Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer and the Warzone 2 Battle Royale experience. This is one of my favorite guns in the game. It was one of my favorite guns in Modern Warfare 2019 and Warzone in the first year of content. So I'm very excited and happy to see that this weapon is strong and thriving in these experiences. So let me know your guys' thoughts on this loadout. What do you guys like? If you guys have any recommendations of things you would change, drop a comment down below. We can discuss it, where I can check it out and see if you guys are onto something that I'm not really seeing. If you guys enjoyed this video and found this video informative, definitely drop this video a like. It helps out the video a ton. You guys don't even know it. It's like the greatest thing you can do for a YouTuber. Just drop a like. But besides that, if you are new here and want more content from me, we do Destiny 2, we do Call of Duty, Warzone, yada yada yada. You'll see it. Tons of stuff on the channel. Definitely hit that subscribe button and the bell to be notified for when all that good content drops. But until then, that's all I got for this one. Shannon G here, and I'm out.